Hey, what's up, everybody? Big Mike here for Wrestling Rants and Reviews. Coming back at you here with another video. And right now I'm going to discuss just a little topic I've been thinking about here. Gunner versus Alex Riley. And why is it entitled Gunner versus Alex Riley? Well, if you look at TNA and you look at Gunner, the guy's being pushed just as much as Alex Riley's being pushed on Raw. But you got people calling Gunner hot garbage. This guy sucks. He doesn't deserve a push. Why is he being pushed? Why is he in a main event spot? Well, why isn't the same questions being asked to Alex Riley? Why is he being pushed so hard? Why is he basically in a main event spot? He may not be in a Bound for Glory series concept like Gunner vying for a spot for the heavyweight title, but he's fighting a former heavyweight champion and winning, So there's not much of a difference there. I think the difference is the way the two were brought in, and it's one being Gunner. Gunner was brought in as a security, and he worked his way up, a little bit slowly, I would think. Then he ended up being part of Immortal Security. Then he got a couple shots, a couple matches. And he's not like he came out of nowhere. Sure, he came from the indie scene, but where did Alex Riley come from? He came from Florida, where WWE just picks guys up for the sake of picking guys up. Did he pay his dues before he got to FCW? I don't know. I haven't really researched, but did he? He got Gunner, who went by the name of Phil Shatter in the NWA. He held the NWA title before going to TNA. He also fought the likes of Davey Richards in, what was the name of the title? It was like a little tournament. He beat Davey Richards in the final, of this tournament. I think it was like a Future Legends tournament or something like that. I can't recall. But he beat Davey Richards, one of the best wrestlers in the world. So this guy's getting shit on. Why? Because of the way he was brought in? And because he's getting pushed to the hill? Well, look at Alex Riley. He was brought in from NXT. And he never really had any matches other than with being on NXT. And then with him being on Raw, he was pushed right to the tits. He was fighting John Cena. He was in the main event of WrestleMania with The Rock and John Cena and The Miz. He's being just as pushed as Gunner is. But we don't hear people saying, "Oh, Alex Riley, he's hot garbage." You guys are sucking his dick. Mind you, I'm a fan of Alex Riley as well. I thought he had the it factor from NXT. But I think he's being pushed maybe too fast, just as like Gunner is. I don't think Gunner should be main event status, but Gunner deserves a push. He's paid his dues. TNA's creating new stars. He had the television title, and he should still have it. He shouldn't have lost to Eric Young, in my opinion. I think he could have caliber of matches at that level that would put him over at a substantial rate instead of pushing him to the top already. Same with Alex Riley. If he left The Miz and he's doing his thing, fine, leave The Miz, smack the taste out of his mouth, have a match, but don't go over it. Because you just buried The Miz. You just made Alex Riley seem like a superhero already. So what you need to do is let The Miz beat him at his first pay-per-view and then build Alex Riley up from, the ground. Not necessarily from a hole in the ground, but build him up. Let him fight people like Dolph Ziggler. Let him fight people like Drew McIntyre first. Let him fight people like Evan Bourne first. Don't let him be on a main event status either. But he's here on this main event status, and no one cares. But Gunner's on the same level over on TNA, and he's getting dumped on. I don't think there's a big difference there. Crimson comes from the same basic as Gunner does over on TNA. Gunner, Crimson, who is he, and why is he getting the shots? Why is he undefeated? Because TNA needs new stars. And I don't know if they need new stars, but they're making stars. They're showing you how you can make a star, and that's what they're doing. These guys are the future stars of the wrestling business. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. You know, I think Gunner isn't the hot garbage everybody thinks he is, and I just wanted to compare the two because they're basically in the same spot, Alex Riley and Gunner. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Did I make valid points? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Um, leave a video response too if you like. Let me know what you think because I don't think Gunner made his rise slowly, where Alex Riley didn't, and I think they're both in the same spot, but one's getting shit on. Why? Because he's a TNA. I don't know. You let me know. I'm Big Mike. This is Wrestling Rants Reviews.